Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. We are still aboard the Gauntlet Runner, and we are on our way to the next dungeon, the next minor dungeon, and Yuffie's trial. But there are two things that we want to do during this rest stop. The first one is cooking, and we, I completely forgot to cook this with our one limp goldfish. Poor thing. Did we not also want that Lord of the Lake? Oh, we did. Okay, for this. But we're still also missing ultramarine wheat flour. But as soon as we get there, that's probably just going to be purchasable at a local shop. So we will be able to make that. Amber stew. We still don't have the recipe for whatever it is that we need for that one quest that we've had for forever now. Right? No. We're still missing so many limp goldfish, fishes, gauntlet shrooms. Did I? Okay, hold on. Before I do this, not that it matters. I'm still gonna make the one thing we can make. Oh,
Look at that.
Wastewater.
Sure.
Nothing left in me. Okay. I hadn't actually read that before, so I didn't remember if I had used those facilities during this time slot, but apparently I had. Anyway, yeah, just mainly wanted to check the larder, I suppose, for any items, because, I mean, Gauntlet Shroom just sounds like it might be something that just grows on Gauntlet Runners or something. I don't really know why that would make sense, but anyway, we haven't seen one of those yet. And, yeah, let's just make the one thing we can make. Maybe we'll get another chance to fish the next day, which I will use. If so, we'll see. Maybe we'll have some sort of scripted encounter. For now, we just make one of these. Since this is a Virga Island recipe, I'm sure Yuffie will teach you. I'll go get her. Not that you'd think the High Priestess would have a lot of experience cooking, you know, but who knows? Maybe we shouldn't make assumptions. Back home, we would most frequently cook things by placing them into stews alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Adria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why its people prefer foods that cause them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our body at the time. I began preparing the food alongside Yuffie.
May I?
By which I mean just standing there and watching her cook. Apparently. You need only a pinch of that herb for the best results. And add too much and it becomes the most deadly poison, so I urge you to be cautious. How about we use some thyme or basil or something less dangerous? When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with my love and affection.
I want to say...
Atantual, let us cast it together. Nuramata imau renaxio. Nuramata imau renaxio? That might very well be Esperanto, but who knows? Or could it be? Is there an X in Esperanto? Now that I think about it? No, I don't think there is, actually. You'd spell that sound with K and S. So, probably not an Esperanto word? But who knows? Again, not me. This stew, it smells so fragrant, and its flavor has so many layers.
What this is?
This almighty golden stew is a secret recipe for the Mustari tribe. Well, not a secret anymore. It's good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Yes, I will. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Nice. So we now have time for a strengthening, revitalizing bath. Is this the back deck? Indeed it is. Take a bath. Rainbow bath blossom. Heck yeah. A range of color shimmers atop the water like a rainbow. It's called oil, I think. My body may melt away in this astonishing comfort. As my fatigue and anxiety evaporates, I feel I'm being lifted toward the heavens. Strength increased by 2. Magic, endurance, agility, luck, max HP, max MP, everything. And we get mag as well. Good stuff. I got out of the bath and went back after cooling off for a bit.
Time marches
keeps.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
What to pick? I mean, we've never hung out with Yufa.
Well, now,
I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned that we're on the way to currently, that we're actually very close to arriving at. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I am ready. Good. I've got to take you to the land of ceremony.
but then,
Yes. Literally just doing that. But what shall we do in the meantime?
actually,
Would you join me in a bit of meditation? That sounds boring, but... I mean, we could obviously use everything, and I would like to hang out with her just because we never have. Of course, I would kind of prefer for hers and Juna's actual hangouts to unlock, if that is a thing. I mean, surely it must be, right? You need to... Yeah, it must be. It literally must be, because any character that provides an archetype must also be in the follower list and allow, you know, progressing through the ranks so you can level up that archetype, add more inheritance slots and the like. So it's still really strange to me that we haven't even unlocked Juna's yet. Not to mention Yuva's. It's an odd choice to not do that, to not basically add them the moment they join the party. And, you know, the respective archetype unlocks. But I'm sure it's gonna happen eventually. Anyway, there is the issue of fishing. I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of time, but we also might need more fish. You know what? Screw it.
I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session? Fun? Let's be honest, I still can't focus entirely.
However,
That's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. You too? I mean, I don't, but okay. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Louise and bring peace.
I too will.
I'm not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. How do we handle it? I mean, do you have any ideas? I don't know how we're really going to solve that. True, serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I suppose that's the best anyone can hope. For. Aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path, or those who have strayed altogether.
I realize.
I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances. I believe in you. I know you are the best person for that particular task.
Oh, you.
I feel like it will really come true if you say so. Your words have a mysterious sort of power. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating, and yet I have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things.
But then,
But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. Now that we are such a lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you. Oh, you're part of that now too.
Hey,
I think you're just as much to thank for that, Yuva.
I'm
Well, I mean, she
very
hasn't been with us
happy.
very long, but... thank you for saying so. But I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today.
The reason is,
Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? Okay.
all right.
Whoa! What the heck? That is not just the biggest single virtue increase that we've ever seen. It was like 50% more than we've ever seen, right? We've never seen more than 4 at once, I think. Have we even seen 5 coin thingies at once before? And this was, what, 6? At least? Jesus. I guess it was a good choice. And some mag as well.
The
Guess why
land
not?
of ceremony rises over the water's horizon. The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Also curious to see if Gallica is going to speak up, sensing one of the relics for Neros, perhaps? Surely at least one of the dungeons around here is going to have one of those. Behold, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then,
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? Danny said we should be prepared for a fight. He also said we could have what treasure we find. We probably won't be back, so we should take time. We should take him up on it. We won't be back. Huh. I mean, I guess we wouldn't really have a reason to return once we're done here, other than perhaps for picking up treasure we missed. But yeah, I'm assuming we technically could return though, unless they're really gonna close this dungeon off, which would be. I mean, I suppose story-wise it would make sense because it's a sacred place that you're not just supposed to, enter because you feel like it. But in terms of game mechanics, it would be odd for this to be the one side dungeon that just becomes unavailable. Yeah, it probably will.
Right.
Yeah, this is far more than a fair trade. So don't give me that, "Oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden" line, Yufa.
Huh?
Huh? How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Yeah, that mask might not be might be pretty useful sometimes. A bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries.
Hail!
Not to dampen the spirited chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best to stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Okay. We understand it. No more joking. Atento will lead the way, of course. Okay, no relic here, but that's fine. Never mind. Just a second, I sense something. This feeling, it's... I mean, we know what it is.
So
Probably,
hey,
right? It was only for a moment, but I thought I sensed one of the relics Nurse is looking for. Make sure you don't miss any treasure chests, okay? Well, as if I was going to do that anyway.
and so,
This trial makes no concession for the safety of those who undertake it. The Mustari are a brave sort indeed, to have accepted this challenge for so long. I've completed my preparations. Say the word and we're off.
Oh.
When I first enrolled in the military, I too underwent a test of my worth. 'Tis a lonely thing to experience by oneself, so we ought to lend you our support. I finished my preparations. Good. Yufa is one of our most valued comrades. The least we could do for her is help her with this trial.
Hey!
Get room for one more? Nah. Sorry,
see.
man.
You're right.
Trust me, you'd not catch me dead near a creepy place like this normally, but this is all for Yufa's sake, and I'd give her the word. I'd give her the world.
Hey!
Nah,
Gosh.
we're not gonna be super useful right now, sorry.
This is the place.
So this is where I'll face my trial. I cannot deny that I'm frightened, but with you all by my side, I feel strong enough to face this head-on. I'm as prepared as I will ever be. Now let us begin. Alright, are we actually as prepared as we'll ever be? I mean... Yeah, we all have archetypes that we want to train. Right, Hulkenberg needs wizard level 10, I believe, to unlock her, one of her knight specializations. Pugilist for Heisme is just because it's, I guess, powerful, and I'm curious to see the final form. Yep, Faker just because. Summoner, obviously. Okay. I mean, I think we're good. Right, memorandum, actually. Whoa, there are so many entries here. Well, I guess this is gonna be a bit of a reading episode. I somehow kind of missed that we had been accumulating, or that we've accumulated so many new ones. Well, let's just start here. Land of Ceremony, the most recent one. An island at the end of an ocean current flowing from Virga Island. The harsh sunlight gives it blazing temperatures year-round. The creatures that have survived its harsh environment boast a strength that puts them at the apex of this island's ecosystems. Most Mustari know better than to approach the island without good reason. However, there's also a tradition of undergoing a trial there to test and prove one's courage. In the depths of the island lies a grave site, but by all appearances it's been untouched for some time. The Prismatic Sea, oh yeah, that was beautiful actually. A phenomenon visible in the sea by Virga Island. Because of the clean air, the sun seems to gleam brighter as it sinks into the horizon, though the carmine, right? And lilac clouds hanging overhead are a familiar sight to local Mustari travelers seeing it. Though the carmine sky and lilac clouds hanging overhead are a familiar sight to local Mustari, travelers seeing it for the first time say it inspires both breathless awe and a certain fear of the pagan gods said to rule this domain. Scorching heat. Refers to the rare occurrence when temperatures exceed 35 degrees Celsius around the Virga Island archipelago. One theory says that the intense heat is born of the region's magma amplifying sun rays reflected off the water's surface, but details are unknown. This excessive heat is said to induce frenzy in the local monsters. Right, we did make sure to avoid that, right? Fairly certain. Where? The true power of Dracodeos. The divine lands enshrined in the Dragon Temple, capable of drawing on the dragon god Et's power by Yufa's will. It was also discovered that the lands had the singularly unique property of being able to nullify certain types of magic, including the protections of royal magic. In other words, this spear could take the life of any candidate, no matter their standing. Indeed. That is pretty... That was a pretty meaningful discovery. Pretty lucky too that we just happened to be, going after this particular relic. Or maybe it's all fate. The new name of the previously unnamed village on Virga Island granted by Edeni. The name means capital of the dragon god Et Ria. And represents Edeni's hope that the village will eventually blossom into a city where people from all walks of life gather. Bond's unfettered Stroll. Along that journey, Stroll discovers the inheritance of House Haliatus left to him by his parents. The fortune was in reality the residents of Halia, who survived the tragedy. Well, I mean, there was also money, though. People who the late Lord Haliatus had always considered his true treasures. Stroll uses what is left of his house's fortune to help the former Halians, and the ideology his parents lived by clicks into place for him. As their beloved son, Stroll vows to put his life on the line to fight for the restoration of peace. Oops. More. On Yufa. After meeting Atanto and the party, she figured out the legend of priestesses and their relationship to the dragon god had been passed down inaccurately over the past few hundred years, and that the true meaning involved dedicating her life to oppose threats. Due to her upbringing, she is not well versed in worldly matters that are common knowledge on the mainland, such as sanctism or the royal family, but because of this, she is sometimes able to make statements that speak to the truth behind an issue. On Edeni. The head of a family of village leaders, going only by his given name, as he has no surname. Not that we really ever learn anyone else's surname. Well, that's not true. For some of the party members, we have their full names, which are sometimes quite long, as in Stroll's and Hulkenberg's case. I mean, makes sense, I guess, because they're from nobility. He was deeply conflicted when his sister, the priestess Yufa, decided to become a sacrifice for the dragon god, a ritual long held on the island. After the disaster at the Dragon Temple passed, he accepted her faith's true teachings and rejoiced in his sister's newfound purpose in life, and the fact that she was still alive in the first place. Dragon god Et. The deity taking the form of a dragon, object of the Mustari faith of Virga Island. As anticipated, it resembled the great and terrible creatures known as dragons. I mean, resembled, yes. I would say it looked exactly like you would imagine a dragon to look. In fact, we've already seen another dragon earlier in the game, and it looked pretty much like this, right? Well, I think that one was black, but, you know. However, it succumbed to melancholia after being possessed by a large human and was spiritually cut off from its priestess. Wait, there's more. After a pitched battle, the human was vanquished and the dragon god returned to normal, revealing a hidden truth regarding the priestess and her traditional role. The true purpose of the priestess was not to offer her life in sacrifice, but in battle alongside the dragon, and many other creatures, fighting to drive back disaster. Over the years, this truth was distorted and ultimately lost. And that's that. Okay. Well, it didn't take that long.
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today. Yes, of course
Let's go.
Of course we're doing that. Okay. There's a person here. Unexpected. Well, I mean, not really, because there have been people in pretty much all the dungeons.
Hey, you!
We shall serve as the trial's witness. Ah, makes sense. The magla shrouding this place will only grow deeper as you descend into the lower levels. Within those depths you will meet skeletal monsters reanimated by magla. Lances and swords will have little effect on their kind. I see. So, in other words, my choice of main character's class might not be ideal. But it's only a problem, of course, if we cannot just one-shot these creatures anyway. So, we'll wait and see.
Let's check.
We encountered skeletal foes in the Grand Cathedral, right? Yes, and many other places. Maybe we can defeat these in the same way. It will be a grueling trial. Lady Yufa, please be cautious. That reminds me, though, that there was another thing that I wanted to check. In fact, I thought I remembered two things, but now I can't think of the other one. Typical. No, actually, I wanted to read the quest again, just in case. I mean, it's, you know, it's gonna be easy enough to know where to go and what to do, but, is this the one? Trial? Malnova. Yes. I need to complete Yufa's trial in the Land of Ceremonio. The enemy will use powerful wind magic when charged up, and I'll need a way to dispel it. It's weak to fire. Okay. Thanks for mentioning all of that here, because I was also going to take another look at the respective this. The monster is unknown. So it's about defeating the boss, of course. That's the actual trial. Not doing anything special in here. When it gathers strength, it unleashes powerful wind magic in rapid succession. Fire attacks are effective.
Want in on this?
Bizarre creature. Could be a human.
Just between us.
Its companions strengthen it, right? So we probably want to take out the companions if possible. It's weak to fire, good to know. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks get, whatever that means. Attack it from a distance, and avoid using wind magic. Maybe attack from a distance just means piercing and magic, rather than other melee attacks. Okay. I mean, we don't know what other creatures around here have for strengths and weaknesses, so until we actually get to the boss or that Leogryph, why even worry about it? Is this something? It's not. Okay, also nothing. Are these all dead ends? No, this, I thought I saw one of these. Continuing. Oh, well, here we are. Okay, we got our undead. Oh, these are actually relatively high level. I wasn't even paying attention to the level, or maybe I didn't see the level. Sword Brute Malmorta. I mean, yeah, these are unknown. 43, holy crap, 44. Okay. I mean, it's very possible that, yeah, in fact, it's very likely that this particular side dungeon, having unlocked only after the main dungeon, is the highest level one out of all of them, right? So all the other ones are probably all have enemies that we can just easily one-shot, and I just chose the most difficult one. Which is fine, of course. We're gonna be fine. But still. I wasn't even considering that, and I maybe should have at least thought about it. Yeah, so Skeleton's weak to blunt damage, of course. Whereas the other type of Potolpo that we've seen in the past were... she's no fighter. Yeah, we're resistant, or possibly even immune to blunt damage. So, yeah. That was a crit. So, I think we just got very lucky here. We're fine.
I'm capable too.
Of course you are. Oh, right. Okay, so these guys obviously being not easy to one-shot, or not possible to one-shot at all. Nope. Huh? They're not pulling me into fights though. What? Jesus, this is tough. But oh god, when the protagonist's attack is so slow. Okay. It takes forever to take out these stupid crystal thingies. Yikes. Okay, that was kind of bad. I'm also a bit, you know, out of practice. Superior mossy artifact. Cool. And this is just a shortcut for later. Do we see a mechanism? No, but it's surely on the other side. Okay. Anyway, got one of those things out of the way. And yes, we probably want to heal. In fact, we definitely want to heal. Okay, so what we want to do... I mean, we're not going to be using Juna actively. So... attack, psych, Hama. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to give her... just stay.
Alright.
Which is nice and cheap and spammable. And obviously, out of combat... healing a lot at once does not matter. We just need to be able to do that for almost no mana, and everyone's back to full. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Well, I suppose, yeah, the good thing is that whenever we encounter these things in the field, hello. They'll just blow themselves up. Are those really the same type, though? God, this sword attack is so slow. I'm honestly tempted to just switch to a different archetype just to take this thing out, because this is impossible. I mean, with other enemies, I guess it's not so bad. I mean, yeah, okay. Also, it's not that bad, but it feels so sluggish. My god. Yeah, it's extra bad for those Melancholia flower things, because they only ever take 1 damage per hit, right? So a very slow, normally hard-hitting weapon obviously is puts you at a disadvantage there. Wow, there are a lot of these things absolutely everywhere. It's good, I suppose. Worth decent experience. And they would technically provide a good farming opportunity if we could actually deal with the enemies more easily. Well, you're a Leogryph. We have some ways to deal with you. We don't know your weakness anyway, except maybe for piercing. Also, how does locking on work again? I know you can lock on. Oh, there we go.
Let's maintain this momentum.
Ooh. Okay, it doesn't have that much health. We know that it reflects wind. We can Steel Crozier. Oh, that reminds me. I did buy some equipment for Yufa at some point. I don't know that I ever mentioned it. Or just bought some equipment in general. Yep, that's a weakness, as you would expect. As I expected. I mean, if it resists wind, maybe it's weak to electricity? It is not. I'm sure. Let's try fire. I guess, since we were only warned to not use wind, everything else should at least be fine and not reflected or blocked. Although it would be nice to find another weakness. No such luck, apparently. I mean, I'm just gonna get it close. Wait, didn't we also... Oh. We technically started with it stunned, but I guess we knocked it out of it. I mean, we're not gonna finish it off now. That's the thing. Sure, it would be nice if we could, but... I just don't think so. Did I try this? No. Well, let's see. Okay, it's effective, but... Unfortunately... Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. I was gonna say, oh hey, well it's nice and it doesn't deal damage, so we might still get our bonus. But... no luck. Wow, that's rough. Okay, don't let it attack you ever? Jesus. I mean, we almost killed it. Really, that's the only weakness. I mean, I guess we never tried slashing, but I mean, surely that's not gonna be a weakness. Light or dark seems unlikely. So... yes, okay, it is stunned, so we should absolutely try to not unstun it. I guess we'll just hit it like that. Do I summon Gargoyle? I mean, it's good damage. Hope it doesn't wake it up. We've hit it quite a few times at this point, so... no, it's still stunned. I think I'm going to... I'm not going to push my luck. We should be fine taking it out in one more round here. Oh, we can try Mudo. I mean, it's not gonna work. Or, I mean, wow, that was horrible damage. What the heck? Why was that so bad? It's not resisting. And she's in her mage form, in her wizard archetype. Why does it deal so much less damage than other magic? Oh, its defense is also reduced? Oh, that's from the Gargoyle summon, right? No? Wait. Oh, is it from the... oh, it's a Heist Mace attack, right? I guess. Speaking of... he is going to get another attack in. Oh, it was Botra and Blizzard. Botra and or Blizzard. That we used earlier. Okay. Alright, first, yes. Please kill? It did kill. Good. Okay. It's close, though. Closer than I thought it was going to be. Good experience.
A trivial fight, really.
Please.
Trivial? Not completely. Doable, and I mean, I suppose any fight that you can end up getting a flawless victory on is ultimately not that bad. But, you know, it takes some work sometimes, as in this case. Okay, back on this floor. Back down to the other. Okay. Oh. Really? Should we stay on the previous floor? Nah. It's fine. Just keep going. treasure chest. Treasure chest. Right. Yes. Is it the relic?
Found
We're
something.
so lucky.
Nope. Yes. Mossy pillar. An unknown cylindrical object, the surface of which is covered in moss. Strangely shaped pebble. I mean, okay. I'd say that if it's shaped like a pillar, it's certainly an unusual shape for a pebble. And especially if it radiates a mysterious light from within.
Okay, so
This has got to be one of the relics. Right, yes, thanks. Okay, of course, we got more of those. We got 2 Leogryphs. It's fine, as long as they're by themselves. We can deal with them easily enough. I would, of course, like to take out the crystal first. It's honestly, it might be easier to take out the Leogryph first.
We attack as
Basically,
one.
just need to repeat what we did last time. That was less damage, though, on the punch. Was the perfect punch more powerful than... Oh yeah, quite a bit more powerful than our normal attack. I think I'm going to not preserve her mana. Okay, it's still stunned. That's perfect. I mean, we are absolutely going to finish it off now. Is Heismay going to be able to use his skill, though? With 91 health. Oh, he can drain health, I suppose. Also, yeah. Oh, interesting. It resists light, so good thing I didn't try that. Although it wouldn't have been too bad. But yeah. 4,500 health. I suppose as long as we get a back attack, it's only 3,000 health, or less. Plus we have 2 rounds to take it out, and I guess these big enemies typically just are by themselves, so yeah. All things considered, it looks much more dangerous than it really is. 88, just barely. I wonder if I should just do this instead. I mean, it's terrible damage and we don't get the extra... that was a mistake, maybe? It was a mistake. Yeah, that was kind of silly. I mean, I can finish it off now, yeah. Let's just do it. This should kill, right? Oh, it didn't even kill. Okay, that's awful. Yeah, that was very silly. I had the health to use the piercing skill again, so why didn't I do it? I don't know. I thought I'd be super efficient, but it's just dumb. Healing out of battle is free, so would have been perfectly fine. And of course, yeah, allowing this thing to attack you ever is not an option. Now, let's see if we can... We're just gonna get super unlucky now. Well, it's the same amount of damage again, or similar. When in the previous fight, that attack was dealing over 700 consistently. What's up with that? Anyway, oh, nice crit. That helps. In fact, with at least 4 more attacks, we might be able to finish it off in 1 round. Not that it matters, though. Let's summon Garbo. I think that's what I did earlier, and it ended up not waking it up. Yeah, let's just... I think you can chill. You can also chill, but differently. You can power thrust, of course. And now it's actually just free. Ooh, that was less damage than expected. Thanks.
That'll do.
Oops, Juna. Okay, you're safe. Hit it! Whoa, wait, was it that? Or did it blow itself up? I guess it didn't, or else we would have taken damage? I don't know. Oh hey, you were here, and those things jump so far. It takes me by surprise every single time. Okay, I'm also just kind of running around randomly. A bit confused by the layout here. Don't mind me. Okay, one more, come on. Friends, join in. Okay, got it. There's the griffin. Alright. It's an odd construction here with all these pillars.
Excellent. We shall fight well.
Alright. That's less damage again. What the heck? Okay, we get a nice crit though. Is she... She's just not running out of mana. Why does she still have so much mana? Haven't I cast at least 3, if not 4 gargoyles before? I mean, I did specifically give her more mana, but still. It feels like she should already be lower. Is she regenerating, actually? She might be, now that I think about it. Guess I'll try to pay closer attention, but honestly, as long as she just... No, she didn't regenerate anything now, so I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to complain, whatever the reason. I'm probably just think I've cast more spells than I really have. Same for her, really. Oh, I didn't expect that to kill, but I'll take it.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nice, level 47, which means level 43 enemies are going to be free kills now. We go for more strength? I mean, right now it would make sense for our current class. Magic is in a decent place as well. Sure. And I thought I saw something blue at one point. Like a blue sparkle of an item, but I guess not. It would be on the map after all, so clearly I just imagined things. Hello, person. And hello, shortcut. Oh. I keep thinking that... whatever that's supposed to be, that embedded gem thing, it looks more like a loaf of bread than anything. Or, you know, a bread roll or something. That's the thing you interact with, but no. Also, we have not actually been on the other side of that. Interesting. Oh, that's the main stairs that we never took. Ah. Okay. No, wait, we did. Hold on. Did we not take the main stairs? Am I dumb? Hold on. These do go up. This should be... Huh? No, of course we can down this way. Oh! We went through the crawl space over here that I overlooked. Okay. Yeah, I looked at the map and somehow missed that. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. So all we did now is reconnect to where we first arrived on the floor, but we also have this. Just going further down, of course. Okay, so this might actually be the path forward, which would make sense, I suppose, since along this path we also found the item for Neros. I guess they're probably typically going to... Well, I suppose I don't know. Maybe it's not necessarily always along the main path. Past this point, the influence of Magla becomes more pronounced. A profound darkness consumes the area and will hinder your progress. You should not linger within this place for too long. I pray for your success in this trial. I am intrigued by what that actually means. What kind of darkness we're talking about and how it's going to hinder me. Also, secret passage right here. Ooh, nice. What? Wait, you still blew up. You jerk. What? Where did you? I felt the controller shake, but it looks like we took minimal damage or none at all. Also, no mimic.
This is amazing.
I can't believe it!
Dancing flame fan. A fan utilized in a specific village's traditional fireside dance. Okay, cool. No use for that currently, but I'm sure it's good. Also, that reminded me that I completely forgot to steal that weapon from one of the Leo groups. Surely there are going to be more. Get him. Okay. I really don't need to do that either, but I don't know. Yeah, that's just not completely unnecessary. Oh, we're being shot at? Uh-huh. Wait. Wait, did you turn back to yellow? What? Ow. Jesus. Stop it. Oh my god, I hate these things so much and my slow attack speed. Oof. You'd think the warrior would be the archetype to use for, you know, fighting stuff. But, I mean, in squad combat, sure, but out in the field, literally anything else is better. Any spellcaster that just whacks things with their, you know, with his wand or whatever. Or the commander with his non-weapon semaphore thing. We get weaker... Oh, these are super weak skeletons, actually. That's fine. Just don't get killed. Just keep an eye on health. Okay, got it. Yeah. More healing. Right, we're gonna the chest. I'm assuming the crawl space is on the other side, but just double checking, yeah. So, yeah, it's showing it from there. From that side as well.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. Hero's jeweled root. Nice. Where are you? Just another one of these. Starting to regain the hang of those things. I'm sure I was at one point better at fighting them. But it's going alright now. There are still enemies. Those are almost certainly just pots. Yeah. The way they're positioned. There we go. Nice try, guys. Okay, so we could go down into the darkness, whatever that means. But there's also this path. Less water times 3. Alright, generous. Oh, wow, wait. Huh? What are we... We got 2 crystals in this extremely cramped space? Oh, no. Wait. Surely that crystal is not summoning more of those exploding pop things. That would be kind of awkward. Oh, god. Also, visibility? Who needs it? Oh god, we've taken quite a bit of damage. I did not mean to do that. I pressed Y, I don't know why. Oh, I guess somehow I was thinking of opening a menu with Y. What game is that? I don't know. Not this one. Anyway, it's fine. Just kill them. They're not... Oh, we don't know, I suppose, but... Oh, well, it doesn't matter because we can also just do this with our limited health. You can actually just... step forward. Awaken. Oh, just one-shot him with your staff. No problem whatsoever. Nice. Totally worth. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Where is everything? Oh god. How did we end up all the way back here? Guys, you gotta stop attacking. I can't. I'm too slow. There we go. Jesus. What? Wait. Didn't we already destroy one of the flowers? I could have sworn we did. Okay. That explains why there's still so many enemies around, I suppose. Just get it. Thank you. Oof. And that's that. Wait, yeah, that just connects... Oh, it's interesting how both the crawl space and the... I guess the crawl space was a way to not have to deal with this bottleneck full of spawning flowers. I see. Okay, we got the treasure, we got... Why do we see that bit of corridor there that's part of this floor, but that we haven't actually been to? I suppose just because it's close enough to the walls, it's also being mapped. It doesn't matter that we've never entered it. Yeah, it's perfectly normal. Again, no reason to be surprised by that. Alright, let's take a look down these stairs. Darkness. I don't see any darkness yet. You guys want wind. Wind damage. We don't have any of that right now, if I'm not mistaken, or not a whole lot anyway. We definitely don't want Kande. We have Cyclo unlocked, yeah. Might as well use that, I suppose, even though it's not gonna deal a ton of damage coming from him. You do have Psych, not Cyclo, though. Well, good enough. You... I mean, you could just punch the thing, honestly. In fact, you will do that. And Yufa, of course, does have wind, even if it's expensive, but, you know, why the heck not? The much bigger issue is to actually hit the thing with our incredibly slow weapon. We got the stupid pots. And I... Yep, it's a problem, because I forget how to play the game. Okay, does the thing respawn if we just change floors? Because I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed if not. It is not back. But we know those things respawn as long as we didn't kill them. So surely if we just leave, go back to the entrance, and then come back in, that's gonna be fine. It would be so much easier with a faster weapon, but I know it's possible with the two-handed sword. I've done it before. It didn't help that I tried locking on with, you know, the right-click stick, which is has been the default for locking onto enemies in games that control like this for many years now, and yet this game does not do that. Because, I don't know, I guess Atlus likes to be different. You lock on with L1, and my brain just does not want to remember that because it's so strange. Anyway, let's try that again. Surely this time. Right, okay. Of course the stupid pots are back. They're gonna make things very awkward. Okay. I mean, not that locking on is particularly useful either. It doesn't guarantee that you're gonna hit. Thanks for the extremely generous reach.
We attack as one.
Oof. Otherwise it would be literally impossible. Just making sure, we should know the weaknesses and everything. Okay, no resistance, so just punch away. And in fact, just... add insult to injury, I suppose.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Not bad. Okay. Another one over here. Otherwise, not a whole lot going on in this corridor. Ah, there's my chance to steal the staff. Health is looking fine. Is it gonna turn around? Not in time.
You've no time for prayers.
Okay. It is the same, right? Still Crozier. Well, we're going to hit you with the weakness first. And... maybe some Cyclone? No. Just kidding. Nice crit. Still sleeping though, or... well, it's not sleeping, exactly. It's just dazed. It's really not quite the same thing. With some more magic. Okay. And now please succeed. You did succeed, and you did not wake it up. Perfect. Yep. Couldn't hope for a better result. You know what? There. Grill that bird. Ooh, it's burning too. I almost feel bad. Almost. But then I remember how badly these things like to kick our asses if we give them a chance, so...
I've done it!
Level up. Nice. Actually caught up to Juna, at least for a while.
Yes, I've become stronger.
Strength and energy. Well, not exactly the most useful attributes, but sure. So slow. Ugh. What now? Oh, I clicked the left stick. That doesn't happen very often. Interesting. That is not a mimic? Wow. I'm surprised. Surely there's gotta be at least one.
Whoa. I love it!
And I love how Gallica says that. Nice. Good line delivery. Trying to press Y to open the menu again. Okay, so I decided to go this way around. Yeah, I mean, what was that guard talking about? I thought there was gonna be some, you know, gimmick with low visibility or something, or where we would actually be taking damage for standing around in dark spaces too long or something, but nothing of the sort so far. Okay, what's going on here? Nothing, it's just a narrow corridor with another griffin thing. cause the pots to blow up first. I mean, why don't we stick around and kill a couple more of these? Hello, are you gonna blow up? Wait, are you not gonna blow up? Oh, that's a different kind of pot. I guess the one that we actually fought in the first combat in this dungeon. Huh? Oh, there's an enemy already around. I didn't see you back there. Nice, level 46. Heismay. Rank 6 for the wizard, new skill. And rank 5 faker, sure. Congrats, I guess. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's gonna... wait. It didn't turn around?
We strike first.
Somehow? Unexpected, but we'll take it. It definitely feels like Heismay's damage with that piercing attack keeps going down with each Leogryph we fight. Like from 700 in the first fight to now consistently below 600. So strange. But we also consistently crit with this attack somehow. I don't think there's a especially high chance for it, is there? We can definitely kill this thing before it gets a chance to act, right? Yep, no special crit chance on this one, we just have been getting lucky. And I suppose with just a few extra levels under our belts, we can now just take these things out right in one go. Gee, these things, they lunge forward way further every single time than they have any right to. It's crazy. They're just freaking skeletons. They're not typically known for their mobility, and yet here we are. Okay. Oh, please keep attacking when I press the button, thank you. Okay. Skill. Juno. Date. There we go. I know there's a quick heal auto recovery. I probably could do that and it would literally just use Juna's heal spell. Because no one else has any healing spells, right? I think. I just don't want to rely on the, you know, the automatic system actually picking the right spell and not somehow wasting someone's mana that I would like to preserve. Trust issues, I guess. Huh? How did you not notice us? There you go. Okay, and that's... oh wait, we actually cycled around the entire thing. Whoops. Circled around. Wait, this is the way to the... nope. To the chest. Alright, now here. This is where I saw that other Leogryph and didn't really feel like fighting it right away. So I didn't. I guess... oh, by now it has turned around. Fair enough. We can open up this. And go back up. That should go to that corridor that we saw. Sure enough. I mean, do I want to fight that Leogryph? I suppose. Whoa, it's running. It's sprinting. What the heck? Got places to go? Places to be? And it's gonna turn around? No.
This battle's ours.
Keep expecting enemies to try and trick us, but they're all being very nice, actually. Yeah, I mean, her mana is still perfectly fine. Plus, if I want to just end this quickly, of course, going for max damage is the way to go. That being said, we're not gonna finish you off now, unfortunately, and you woke up. So, oh, right, we did manage to one-round him last time because of the crit. And of course, if we don't get that, was particularly bad damage from the ambush, but over 600 on the piercing strike, so it all equals out, I suppose. Oh, and it already woke up. Welp. Okay, good damage. Bad damage. Crit, maybe? No crit? I mean, if we're not gonna get it in one round, then we might as well just take it slow anyway. Sure. And, you know, we might as well be a bit more conservative, I suppose is what I meant to say. That being said... Oh, and it died from fire. From burning. Good. I mean, it's definitely worth fighting these things for the experience. Hello?
Well, isn't this
Astia
a
lies the
dilemma?
chamber where you will undergo the trial and acquire the proof you seek. It is impossible to know what form your anxieties will manifest as, but please know that all of us, the chief included, await your safe return. May fortune favor you, Lady Yuva. And what about the rest of us? I'm sure he included us as well. He meant to include us anyway. Well. Ouch. There's so much damage. Please? You gotta be kidding me, man. I was mashing that start button. That is so stupid.
So, fantasy.
Shut up, man. There should be an autosave at the beginning of the floor at least. Or not? Why is it here? Huh? That's strange. Isn't there usually when you an autosave when you change floors? Well, I thought there was. Clearly I'm incorrect. That means we also haven't fought this particular enemy here. You gonna turn around ever? Nope. Oh, now it's just patrolling slowly. Okay, wait.
This is our opportunity.
Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to end the episode here because we've already seen this fight. I am going to just head back to the foyer and save there and resume exploring next time because this is, well, as you will have noticed as you're watching this, this is a bit of a last-minute recording, as, you know, I always try to avoid, but it happens sometimes, so it's actually very close to the deadline to the point where it's not going to upload in time, and process in time anyway, so it's going to be a bit late. Sorry about that, but yeah, it's by the time you see this, obviously, you already know. I should have mentioned something at the beginning of the episode. I was going to, but I forgot, I think, so here we are. So yeah, anyway, not going to make this one a particularly long one. I was definitely going to take a break before the boss of the dungeon. Might as well do it here. So, as always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.